everything is related to these four M's, which is wild. And I'll tell you why. Because the gut is where we are taking the outside world and putting it into us and putting it into our body. We're saying, hey, food, hey, liquids, even oxygen, even when we're talking to others, even when we're in an environment. So the office I'm in, my home, my work, the gut, and obviously the lungs and the skin, yes, but the gut is where we are requiring our body to absorb, to truly be in connection and communion with the outside world. And not only just that, right? Not only be in connection with the outside world, but to then say, hey, outside world, you need to nourish us. You need to, hey, outside world, I need to get sustenance from you. I need to get nutrition from you and survive from you. Everything you eat is either going to help you survive or not help you survive. Hence, heal with each meal. Is each piece of the outside world you're putting into you, helping you to heal with each meal. And for many Americans and many across the world, the answer is no. And it's kind of like, yeah, which came first, the chicken or the egg? It's like if you've been eating ultra processed foods and things, maybe you're addicted to food, you have an emotional aspect of food. There's so many factors, right? Food addiction, emotions, food fear. You can also have just high stress. I mean, there's lots of antibiotics. There can be so many things that happened. So is it like the lifestyle and what you've been doing and eating that caused your GI symptoms? Were your GI symptoms already there and then all of the other lifestyle factors made it worse? Yes and no. Yes and yes. No and no. Everyone's a little bit different, right? So it's like, which came first, the chicken or the egg? Another thing we're seeing is, this can come from patients who are like, I do everything right. I eat plants and I'm healthy and I see my holistic doctor and I actually see one of you as my dietitian and I'm trying to do everything right. But you also come from a long line of your mother and your grandmother and your great grandmother who have IBS or Crohn's disease, right? That IBD or some other form of dysbiosis that can affect you from head to toe. And maybe you know it, maybe you don't know it. Maybe they knew it, maybe they didn't know it. That is transferred to you. That is passed on as well as what's called a transgenerational effect. So don't beat yourself up here. What I'm trying to say is we're breaking it down into these four M's for you. We're telling you that in each M can be your focus. Maybe one M is a little bit more significant than others. You can work on that and you can come out of this kind of pit. Whether you dug yourself into that pit, whether your mom and grandma, great grandma, unfortunately dug you into that pit. And I do focus on the women there because with women, with vaginal delivery, with breastfeeding, with just even proximity to your mother and even just who you're growing up with, you're sharing in those microbes, right? So if mom, we're seeing that in studies, from how you're treated at a young age to how you are birthed and fed. The list goes on and on. That's a whole area called the exposome. It's going to shape your gut microbiome. It's going to shape your gut microbiome to have strong M's, like we said. I'm farting, but it's not clearing a room. I have healthy gas. I'm not constipated, right? All these M's are strong, or at least all these M's are getting a B plus. I'm passing. Like I may not be perfect, but I'm doing good. I'm passing. Or all these M's, right? Microbes, movement, membranes, and mind. All these M's, I'm getting a D minus. I'm getting an F. I'm failing. And again, it's not to say you're failing in particular, but these M's are struggling, right? You're struggling. You're having severe symptoms. You're not feeling well. And so the goal is like, how do I feel well? And we all have different motivations. Like, I want to feel well for my kids. I want to feel well for my husband or my significant other. I want to feel well for my job and my career. I want to feel well so I can fulfill God's purpose for me or whatever your calling is, right? If you don't feel well, it's very difficult to complete that calling. It's extremely difficult, if not impossible, to really reach a high potential, to really feel like, okay, I can do this. Because how do you focus when you're either having diarrhea all day? Or how do you focus when you're hunched over? Or how do you focus when you're having a sick day and on disability? Or you have food fear because everything you eat hurts you or hurts your body in some way. We're even talking about joint pain, and we're talking about even, itchy scalp and allergies and heart palpitations, and you'd be surprised the symptoms that come from the gut. All this to say is we want you to fulfill your potential. We want you to feel good. And so these four M's are key. For those of you that don't know, Dahlia was our first patient. She struggled with SIBO and IBS and so many GI problems on a day-to-day basis, hunched over, causing so many other issues. We wish we had a protocol in place, a program in place that led her through step by step, inch by inch, and really guide by guide, so she had everything at her fingertips. Now we have that. That is our Good Gut SIBO IBS program. You can do it 100% plant-based. You can customize it, but it is one of the only programs that is geared towards plants, that can help you customize plants, that can help you tolerate more plants, and really gets to the root of your SIBO, of your IBS, of your ISO, SIFO, IMO, and any other type of overgrowth.